Hey guys, White Phoenix here. It's that time here again. Time for the end of year damage report. Yikes, the shields seem to be a bit down at the minute. Get it sorted. This ship doesn't run on love and happiness, you know. Anyway, 2017. I don't know quite how I made it to the end of this one, to be honest. I can look back and think, wow, that was stupid now, but I don't know. This year's just been crazy, hasn't it? I mean, I feel like the world's got a bit mad. Like, madder than usual. I mean, there's everything to do with politics seems to suck right now. There are at least two governments in this world who really suck, including my one. Um, and I don't know, sometimes I feel this little bit of a, I'm trying to find a word here, damn it, bear with me. Sometimes I can't get my thoughts out, it's how I am, you know. But I feel like there's a lack of connection. Like, I find it tricky to connect with people. Like, there's my phone going off, hang on, let me just sort it out. Not yet. Not yet. Right, here we go. Phone, behave. There's a lack of natural connection between myself and other humans sometimes. I don't know, I noticed it mostly when I was at work. I don't know, I just feel like something's missing. Like, the way things are in the world, I feel like there's a bit less humanity going on. I don't know. Maybe that's just me thinking too much. It probably is, because I do that a lot. One of my worst habits, as many will tell you. But this year for me, I'm gonna go through the bad first, and I'm gonna end with the good because there were negative stuff, all right. It's the way it's been for me the last couple of years or so, but I'm going to go through it, all right. So bear with me. So to start with, January was a complete one to forget, except for one reason which I'll get to later, but January was not a happy one for me. And many of you who watch me a lot, who have only just started watching me this year, you won't know because you weren't around then. It was before, like, the whole SCP crew showed up. But yeah, January, I'm kind of glad you guys didn't know me in January because that was not brilliant for me. I lost someone who I really cared about, and as a result, and because of various other things going on in my head, I decided it would be a great idea if I didn't exist anymore. Obviously, the idea did not come to fruition because I'm still here, and I feel weird that I'm still here sometimes. Like, I don't know, there's part of me always thinks there's like a parallel universe to this one where everything's happened exactly the same, except I'm not there anymore. I find myself wondering what it's like in that world. What would have happened if I hadn't been here anymore? But I am still here, and despite a lot of negativity in the world, I think that might be the best thing that happened. There's many reasons, but I'll get to them later. Um, yeah, I think my love life's been a bit kind of rubbish this year as well. Well, for about the first 2/3 of the year, anyway, yeah, my love life was pretty rubbish. But moving swiftly on, um, I gotta be absolutely honest here. I think it's a lot to do with what happened in January, but there's a phrase. I, there's a phrase. Maybe it's a phrase, I don't know, but it's something that sticks in my mind. Once you've looked into the abyss, if you survive that, you don't really come out the same person. I think that's happened to me. I think, have you heard of character development? I wonder if I could undergo character regression because There's times where I shy away from responsibilities. There's times where someone asks me to do something and I don't do it because I'm afraid of responsibility, or a little bit because I can't be bothered. Quite honestly, it's just I see something that's to be done. I see how much effort it'll take, and it feels like it's gonna be too much. Because I do feel very tired a lot. This isn't very obvious, but my body aches all the time. Even if I've had 9 hours sleep, which I did today, I woke up, my body aches everywhere. I think that is a legit thing that's up with me. And I feel like I don't have as much energy as people think I have. And sometimes I've just got to say no. But maybe I could do it a bit better than that. I haven't always been brilliant with that, so that's something. My money situation still sucks. Granted, it could be worse for others, but I still can't get a bus to work. I don't save enough money per week to be able to get a freaking bus to work. You know, that's pretty much not cool. I'm doing my best with it. I try not to spend too much. Well, I'm trying not to now. I'll get to that later. But something needs to improve soon. Like, YouTube needs to pay me! That would be a start! That's the ideal thing, actually, but, well, we'll have to wait and see. And speaking of work, certain things happened at work which sucked. One of which was kind of me being an idiot. I will hold my hand up to that. I thought somebody was out to get me and they kind of weren't. And yeah, so that was my bad, and I doubt that person's going to watch this, but if you do, I'm really sorry for that. I should have known you better than that, and I do apologise. I have since sort of things out of her a bit, kind of, yeah. I think we're okay now, I hope so, yeah. Hope there's going to be no more of that. However, there was one other person who did have it out for me. However, thankfully, she has left the business. I can't go into that, but I'm hoping they don't come back, because they were not very nice. And I don't need toxic people like that in my life whatsoever. Yeah. Sometimes I still feel really awkward about approaching even close friends and family. I don't know. Sometimes I'm better at starting a conversation, but I struggle to keep one going because my world is that insular. I generally find myself with nothing to talk about, and it's affected at least one possible relationship I nearly had this year, and probably a bunch of friendships too. But when it hurts the most is to do with my family, because they're always so there for me and willing to do anything to help me. I find it hard to just even have a conversation with any of them, and it sucks. I just want this brain to stop screwing with me, okay? It's just... Ooh. Having issues with mental health is not brilliant, okay? Let me just tell you that. And sometimes it seem fine on the surface, but inside you are very much not. Trust me. Just trust me on that, but... I'll have to see. I've also tagged into that as people in my life who've disappeared because we just disconnected. I know that that's natural. Sometimes it's gonna happen. No one's meant to stay in your life forever, and that's just the way it goes, but... I don't know. And there's at least one person who decided to be pretty damn horrible to me for having mental health issues. So, the door. You're going to be like that to me, you can have the door. And I always had a funny feeling about that person, but I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I should have followed my gut, but I'll be making sure to follow my gut from now. Because the thing about your gut instinct is, it's very rarely wrong. If you've got a funny feeling about someone, you think they're not going to be good for you, then it's usually right. So, trust your gut instinct. I have not published any of my stories. I finished some, but I haven't published them because I procrastinated. I need them proofread. Thankfully, someone is actually trying to do that for me now, but some people said they would and they didn't, which is kind of disappointing, but I don't know. I think real life got in the way and stuff. I know it's pretty time consuming to actually read through someone's story like that, but I can't publish them till I prove it. I don't want them to be wrong or anything. I've got to have a second opinion on them. So, another fact, this channel has not made me any money as of yet, but I've said before that that's a secondary thing. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I can't really do much about it, so I'm not going to dwell too much on that. Here's a big one, and this is a very, very big admission from yours truly. You guys know I love video games. If you watch this channel a lot, you do definitely. But I have spent far too much time and money on them this year. Definitely for money. I spent more than I probably should have, to be quite honest with you. That's not going to be happening next year. It's one of my resolutions. I'm not doing it. The only games I'm going to be buying next year are either very, very cheap ones on Steam or GOG, or saving up for certain top releases I want to get. There's going to be no more of me crazy buying bundles of stuff. I can't do it anymore. And it ties into another resolution I've got as well. But I have a lot of games, and I'm going to play through all of them. And if you want to see the newest games there is, well, that's probably not going to happen on this channel, quite frankly, unless I get money, of course. But I can't. I'm just going to proceed as if that's not going to happen, you know. So tying into that again, I've wasted a lot of time playing video games when I could have been doing stuff like my writing or trying some of my drawing, which is something I've neglected. I've neglected both things. For half of last year, I made a concerted effort towards my writing, and I did. I got my short story volume completed and some of my novel done, but I could have done more. I know I could have done more, and I didn't. And I feel like I've let myself down on that. Because just halfway through the year, I just sort of fell into this little slump. Also, I got very distracted by this YouTube, and I thought, might as well have a good push for it. But I'm going to be flipping that around this coming year. This is one of my resolutions. More on that in a bit. And one last thing, which doesn't just affect me but everyone, but again, the idiots in charge of this country just generally screwing everyone like me over. And I don't know what they're going to do this coming year, and I'm a bit concerned about that, quite frankly. I don't know what's going to happen. But there's no point thinking about it. Just gotta roll with the punches and see how it goes. April, as ever, will be enlightening, I'm sure. Now that's enough of the bad stuff. It's time to talk about the positive things, the positivity. The first thing, the biggest thing, it has been my best year of this channel to date. This is my third year of the White Phoenix, and it's been my best year. I've started live streaming a lot. Now I've got 5 written that I can do that. I've picked up a small and loyal following. You guys know who you are. Thank you so much for giving me the drive to carry on with this, because if I hadn't had that by the end of this year, I might have stopped. I'll be honest with you, I might have stopped. There's been times during this and the last year that I felt like stopping, but you've given me the momentum and the drive to carry on. You've kept my fire burning, yes. So this channel's not going anywhere. I'm going to carry on. There's going to be slight changes to it, which I'll go over in a bit, and I'll probably post it on Discord as well. But the White Phoenix is here to stay as long as possible. Don't worry about that. And along with that, I have kept up my YouTube. I've kept up a nice habit of recording, editing, streaming. I've not broken it too much. I've got to have breaks every now and then. I've got to be one of these YouTubers who just doesn't have a break. I can't work like that, unfortunately. But I've kept up a good habit, and I'm gonna hopefully carry on with that and extend it to my writing and drawing going into this next year. That's the plan anyway. I have finished a set of my stories, as I mentioned, and I did make progress on my novel, but there needs to be more done, and I've got to get published this year. Got to find the best way to do it. Got to make it happen. Got to get my name out there. And something like that. Just got to make something be a success for me. Alright? A big success, you know. My family, as ever, have been wonderfully supportive, and they help me out and I don't even ask them to. They're always there. They don't let me down, and I wish I could give more back to them, you know. I don't know, I'm just lucky to have family like that, you know. So many people don't even have that family who care about them and will try and pick them up when they're down. That's what my family does. I've been lucky to be raised by them, and I'm hoping one day I can thank them properly for it, you know. When I become big and successful and awesome, but, well, we'll have to see. But if you have family in your life, don't shut them out if they're trying to be there for you, because they mean well. They really do. The same also goes to my friends near and far who've always been there, no matter how awkward or irritating I've been. And I know I can be sometimes. I'm just weird and awkward and socially blah. But to you guys who are my true friends, just across the years, or I've only just known you for a little while, just thank you. I know a few of you watch, so thank you very much. And also to you, everyone who's watched me, even if it's just for a little bit, and for giving me encouragement to carry on and just make me feel like I'm okay as I am. You know, you guys have actually done that for me, so just thanks for being on Discord all the time and giving me suggestions and giving me laughs. You guys have been a bit of a rock sometimes in stormy seas. Just trust me on that one. So, a great big thumbs up to all of you. I have always wanted to have a Gamer's Paradise. And it's this year. Just recently I was looking around this room right here, looking at everything I've built up. All the lines of games behind me, the TVs and the consoles over there, and I realised that I've done it. I have a Gamer's Paradise, a thing that I always wanted. I have more games than I'm ever going to need in my entire existence. I will never be able to record every single game I've got. It's that simple. I've got that many. And I'm reaching a point now where it's just a little voice in my head telling me maybe this is a good place to stop. You know? Just maybe. There is going to come a point in my life when I'm going to think, no more. I feel like I'm getting there. But I will be a gamer to the day I die. That much I can promise you. One other thing. I think, talk about character development again, I think I've become a bit less willing to take people's BS. It's like, I've just had enough of dealing with the negative sides of humanity that sometimes in my head I just stop and say, you know what? No, I'm not going to put up with this. I'm walking away. I need to do more of that. I need to be more assertive. Tell people where to go if they're messing me about. I really need to do that. Because I think a lot of people see me as just an easy target, a doormat, because I'm quiet and shy and I don't like confrontation. And I need to stop letting people walk all over me. And I have done that a little bit, but I need to get better at it. I need to be okay being here and not let people make me feel like rubbish for doing that, for just existing, you know, because too many people do that in different ways. So there you go. I'm not gonna take anyone's rubbish anymore, whether in real life or on here or anything, you know. So anyone wants to try it on, you've been warned. This is to do with me personally, but this year I got 2 Star Wars films. Rogue One in January, which I got to see on my birthday, and it was awesome. That was the awesome part of January. And Last Jedi, which watched this month, and I enjoyed both of them. I'm not going to get too deeply into it because I'll probably get called names by some idiot for it, but for daring to like a film, but whatever. I respect anyone else's opinion. You want to like The Last Jedi? Awesome. You don't want to like it? That's awesome. But don't make me feel like worthless for liking something that you don't like, and vice versa. You know? I don't know. Humanity. And last but not least, I'm realising some stuff that I didn't do well this year that I'm hoping to do well next year. Namely, managing my time, being more productive. I need to make things happen. I really do. I'm going to try my very best to do that with this channel and whatever else I try to do. I've got to spend more time working on the things I want to happen, or it's never going to happen. That's what I'm going to wake up in the morning, work on stuff, go to work, come back, and stream or relax or game or whatever. I've got to structure my days and my life, but I need to take control of everything. Got to get command back of the bridge before the ship crashes and burns. Why tear up my shield to need more power, damn it! Don't give me that line, Scotty said as well. Ah, boy. But that's pretty much been how my year went. And I'm going to finish with my resolutions, which I've written out. Yeah, I'm reading off a screen, but I've written things down, if you noticed, yes. So my resolutions of this year: get published, write more, hone my craft, get freaking good at this, because writing is something I love when I get in the zone, and I'm not doing enough of it. I'm just not. Same with drawing. I'm not the greatest artist was, but I can pull something out the hat when I want to. I need to draw more things. More things and all that jazz. Just step away from the games for longer than usual, you know? I need to finish my big novel. I'll get as close to finishing as I possibly can. Yeah. I am also determined to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2018. And beyond. 1,000's the target, but beyond would be phenomenal, okay? It would just be beyond to get to that point. It's doable. It can be done. So, I'm counting on you guys watching to help me make it happen. I'm going to do my best to play awesome games, give you guys a laugh, have a good time, and just be myself, you know? Because that's... This channel, it's all about me being myself. I'm not trying to be someone I'm not. I'm just a dude who loves gaming and just likes to chill and game and have you guys join in and all that. So I need to not shy away or push away friends, family and loved ones. I've been bad at that this year, as I've said. I need to stop doing it. Some days it might not be possible because my head's irritating and weird, but I've got to make an effort to try not to push away the people who care about me, because that's a bad thing that I have done. So I need to ignore my endearings, banish them once and for all if I can. I'm sick of things in here telling me I'm no good, that things will repeat themselves, that no one could ever love me because that's rubbish. I know that's rubbish. I have to look forward and not back. And that leads into my last resolution, which might be the most important one. Leave the past behind. It's all back there now. There's no point dwelling on it more. I'm getting a bit better at that. It's affected me greatly this last year, but people who don't want to be in your present don't deserve to be in your future. So we can all stay back there, okay? That's where we're all going to stay. So, not looking back, we're going forward. And that is it. I hope you guys have a lovely new year and that whatever you want to happen in 2018 happens for you. That all your dreams come true. Keep working toward it. If you're spending too much time doing something not so productive, just stop and think. Because that's what I'm going to be doing all this year. I'm determined to break the habit of a lifetime here. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be like going cold turkey maybe, but I am determined to pull this off. So, give me some encouragement, okay, if you think I'm slipping, alright? And I hope you've enjoyed watching my channel all this year as well. There's going to be more in 2018. Thank you just for being here and keeping my fire burning and just being awesome, you know. 2018, let's do this thing. Alright guys, you know what to say. Cheers very much for watching. Keep your fire burning, and I'll see you guys next year.